Okay, sounds good.
All right, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over some of the cards that got revealed recently, and these are going to be the Majestics because all the legendaries are reprints, and we are a fan of that. That we know of so far, but we're going to be going through the Majestics of each class and seeing what our thoughts are on them, and if anybody, how playable they're going to be. So without that, Parker, you ready to go?
I am ready to go.
All right. This first one I think you'll recognize pretty quickly. Savage Claw.
Savage Claw, the one we've had too many conversations about the viability of.
I don't think this sees hardly any play except until after Mandible goes away, and then we'll see some play because it's the best option.
Even with so many blue sixes now.
Yeah. You had to have it pitched, and you had to pitch for it. Yeah. Tough Note would love this if it was just in the pitch, but no, it has to be pitched at the time of activating the effect. So you don't get the +1 if you've over pitched before and you're coming up with a secondary. So it's okay. I don't think this changes the class. I don't think any class plays this until Mandible comes out. But then we have the next,
which should be.
Yeah, the time of the video, this should be relatively quickly for it to go away. KO's up there in the numbers.
I'm fairly certain. I think we got one more pro quest, and then he's gone.
Well, I think we have a calling or two before Compendium fully comes out. I know we have it comes out this weekend. So we have
the war premieres this weekend. I don't think KO's going to win a calling. I think he's going to go out by pro quest.
Maybe it'll just depend. There's plenty of points available.
I'm calling my shot.
By the end of this year, I believe that we could see upwards of like 4 heroes LLing easily, if not more, and they're all at that weird 800 slot. But yeah, this does not help anybody get anywhere. This is the padding for when the Mandible Claw goes away for the Mandible Claw users. It's a good 2 for 4. But
yeah,
that's not what Brute likes. Brute hurts for go again, and that it ain't got that word on it. All right, and then we get this boy. This is meant for 1 Brute and 1 Brute only because this is not a 6, and it is 1 power, which means the Brute that like 6s. Oh, the Brutes that like 6s don't like this, and there's only 1 Brute that don't like 6s. That is your boy, RKO.
But RKO does like when things give themselves power. So this is going to be one of those fantastic things for RKO.
Until you roll a 1. You pay 1 to attack for 1, and then you pitch a 3 to make it a 6, and you've paid 4 for a 6.
Hey.
5 for a 6, because
it's still 4. Like a
3-card 6?
Yeah.
I think this goes in the deck. This is your late game.
3-card 6 is still fine.
Yeah. I think this is good. It's not bad. It's
you also have just the same amount of chance for a 3-card 12 as a 3-card 6 or 3-card 7. I'm just saying.
I think I'd rather have a 3-card 9. I think it's a good card. It just kind of depends on how it plays. But it's a blue.
Depends on your rolls.
Yeah. It's a blue 3. It's a blue block 3 with the potential of being a high power card, but it's not a high power card.
Yep.
This is good. It'll see play in that one deck, I think, maybe. And then probably not much else. I think they're trying to. I think once KOLs, we're not getting another modify the power to go up character for a while.
No, they're giving too many blue 6s as it is.
And blue 7s.
So what's our next one?
Lay down challenge. Yes. It's a yellow.
So we have.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so it's yellow, 0 cost, 9-attack action, 3 block. It says intimidate the target hero if they have no more cards or if they have more cards in hand than you. Draw a card. This says Reinar do thing. Reinar draw a card.
Uh, no, because Ragnar intimidates every time he gets rid of a card. So I think you have to attack once,
I feel like
then you play this, and then
Yeah.
you get the other card.
Yeah.
I think most brutes can play this. Ironically, I do think that Tough Nut can actually play this too if he wanted to. Tough Nut goes down to no cards often. So this is a way for him to get something out of your hand so he can attack and get more damage in. This card reads funny, but what this card does is this is anti-fatigue. So if you just have 2 copies of this in your deck, they have to play around it. Because then, like, Tough Nut can go hold their whole hand, go Wild Ride for 7. Wild Ride for 7. They have 1 card left in hand. The opponent blocks 2, keeps 2 cards. You pitch a card into Gauntlet. Your third card in a Gauntlet. You play this. You have no cards in hand. They have 2 cards in hand. They intimidate 1. They have 1 card to your 0 cards. Then you draw a card, and you can play that card. So it has some potential.
Would you not want to do Buckwild over? Would you not want to run Buckwild over Wild Ride? Because also, because you're still milling cards out of your deck if you're doing Wild Ride with it.
There's a lot of Tough Nut people going around. And all of them are just cramming all the go again, and I think this works in there. I think this works with KO. This works with any of the discard decks.
But you also, I just don't like Wild Ride with this because you run the risk of, because Wild Ride is a random discard. This is in your hand, and then you run the risk. You have like a 1 in 3 chance of, or 1 in 2 in the case of Tough Nut 3-card hand. 50 to get rid of, lay down the charge, and then not have go again. You have to discard a 6 to get go again with Wild Ride.
Yeah. Wild Ride is just a thing people play.
I was using Wild Ride.
Any go again source does this. It's fine. It's okay. Or if you block 2, you keep this in hand. You play this. You get to draw a card, and you can start doing other things. I think for brutes, this is I get a card out of your hand. I get to redraw. I want to have only the cream of the crop in my deck, and this is my way of making sure. Because brutes don't care about their attack chains as much, so breaking the chain doesn't bother. It's having your concentration of 6s is the thing. So I think this is anti-fatigue, so you can get through because you're getting rid of some of their block, or it's just trying to pressure damage. Because like I said, you throw one card, and then they need to block with 2, or they need to block with 1. Yeah, unless you blocked with the card. But if you block with 1 card, then you just play this card and you replace it. So you're just this essentially just takes a card out of their hand is all you're doing for a random card off the top. Which it's okay. It's like a B. It's not bad, but situational.
No, it's definitely a good card. I just don't know some of the go against stuff that you're using it for. I feel like it has to be in a certain deck built around these kind of effects. I don't feel like you just throw it in every brute deck.
No, I think it's a specific one.
Just because
it has to be somebody that can control the top of their deck, and I think that's kind of where Tough Nut shines. But right now, brutes just cram 6s go, cram 8s go. They're very much a consistency thing. They're all about consistency, and this brings that down. Where this excels is decks that want to hold cards and block you out, and this prevents them from blocking you out.
Yep.
It's so weird saying that this is anti-fatigue, but that's what it feels like to me, because that's what brutes tend to struggle with, and this is a mediocre card to help deal with that. Or in Ragnar, this is just an extra intimidate, and then you keep doing more intimidates. But then you also this also allows you to play around Blood Rush Bellows, because you play this and then you play your Blood Rush Bellows because it's free, so it replaces itself. So you're less likely to draw into duds. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of it or not, but it's playable. I like it. It'll be there. All right. Now we have Guardian stuff next. Shield Beater. This was out, I think, when we did our last recording, but this one's interesting. This says oops, I broke the handle of my hammer and I get go again on some cards now. Pay 4, attack for 5, no go again. Visit Anvilheim, gets go again. This is a deck. I think Jarl utilizes this pretty okay. Because you can keep putting take counters off shield over and over again.
I think so.
And I think this is for fatigue.
I think that. Yeah, I think that's what I was going to think. It's like a fatigue style thing. Because the 4 isn't that bad because it is just a Sledge of Anvilheim, but you get shield now. And you get shield that can get counters back.
Yeah. I think the Dorinthia
I think it's going to be a replacement for like Dorinthia.
Pleiades.
I think that Pleiades may play. Yeah. Well, no, because Pleiades is going to run Rampart. I think it's going to be someone who maybe Betsy. Honestly,
it's definitely Jarl.
Like a fatigue Betsy.
It's just Jarl.
It's definitely Jarl. Jarl's gonna run. Jarl's gonna run it for sure. I think fatigue Betsy may work because you can do like the chivalry shield with temper 2, and then keep getting back temper 2, and you're swinging on your wager cards. You're swinging at 5 already, and this fits into your wager lines, I guess, because you're pitching two blues to do a wager. That wager is going to let you get overpower on this.
Yeah, it works. It's Anvilheim, but you can add defense to it. I think this is good. I think this allows them to play a little bit differently. This is like an 8. I think a lot of people don't like this because it's not flashy, but Savage Claw is the same thing. It's actually it's
definitely not flashy.
Mandible Claw is the same thing. Like it's there. It does something slightly different than something that already exists. Some people get weapons, some people get armor. Next up, and I think you were excited about this card when we saw it. I was very excited about this. I think this is a great card. This is 10 out of 10. I'm just going to say it now. Yeah, Sense Weakness. Pay 3.
So we have Sense.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, you go ahead with this one.
Okay. Sense Weakness.
I'm too excited.
It's blue. Costs 3. Blocks 3.
4.
It hits all the spots. Does not attack. The next Guardian attack this turn gets +1. Dominate. When this hits a hero, deal damage to all allies they control equal to damage dealt this way. Guardians now have a fighting plan into anything that's an ally-based deck. Dromai in CC, which doesn't exist, but we know that's coming, next year? Gravy, the next Necro person that comes out, because we're going to get more. And all those. So this is I think this is future-proofing CC, so that way Guardians have something they can do into allies. They can save up for one big turn.
Oh, yeah.
And they can swing, 15 or 9 dominate, and if they hit 3 or 4, they can take out a bunch of littles.
I don't think I'd do it. I mean, if you just throw any red Guardian attack 3/7 with this, then you're swinging in for like 8 dominate. They can block 3 of that, so they're still taking 5.
Yeah,
which kills everything besides dumb.
But that's a 4-card
and Whaler.
You got to pay a blue for this, a blue for the other. Yeah, I think it's good. It's fair.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
It gives them an option.
Also, just another copy of Terra Sunder.
Yeah, just another dominate. Well, Terra Sunder has some other scary words on it, but we'll get there. All right. And that's the Guardian Majestics. I just realized I only got 2. That's interesting. Okay. They're like Pleiades exists. We don't need more of them. Next up is the El Ninjas. And you get to see the armor first. It's always the armor or the weapon first, and then it's everything else. And almost everybody got either an armor or a weapon.
I've been avoiding some of these spoilers, so this is the first time I've seen Wind Cutter. What is it? Attack reaction, 1 in 10.
Useless cards ever into something that's somewhat playable. And I need you to this is called Wind Cutter.
Shuriken item put into the arena.
Blade Break
Search
1.
step for pay 1 and tap. Search step for a shuriken item. Put it into the arena, then shuffle. After this, only if you've hit with 2 or more times this combat chain.
So there's only one shuriken in the whole game.
For now.
And that is the blue no block action that... No, I don't know if it's no block or not. Hang on. I can't remember if it's no block or not.
It should be a no block. But if it's an item, those are almost always no blocks.
This is why editing is a thing. Yeah, okay. So the card this search is for is Silver Wind Shuriken, which is a blue no block ninja action shuriken item. Which the attack reaction of destroy Silver Wind Shuriken, target attack action card with combo gets +1. So this essentially, as of the filming of this video,
okay, so it's just a float.
It lets you pay 1 on the second time you hit to get a future +1 on an attack.
Yeah. Not bad, but
this
not worth not running the Edge of Autumn one, which is essentially this, but once per turn.
But you could Kodachi and then do this.
You could, no, it's definitely there. I don't know.
The blue
if there were more
deck is what's killing me.
Then definitely. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just you can search it out, which is great. Like 100%, that's fantastic. But and then once you get them on the board, it's got to be just a floating threat of
+1, +2, +3.
Yeah.
But then they're just gonna block.
You do it 3 turns in a row.
Say use it.
Yeah, but then you save it for like your combo cards, like your Wealth and Gust Waves. You draw cards, you just save them up there, or your Dishonors. You force them to overblock on stuff that you're just like, okay, moving on. As long as it's there. Maybe you run like 2 Shuriken with it and get them out early.
Shuriken's an
and
item,
block
right?
with it.
Could you put the Shurikens back in the deck with Remembrance? Remembrance is action card, so you can technically run like 1 Remembrance in the deck with it, so you can keep cycling them if you want to be really annoying.
That would be annoying. That sounds like a card that I have seen that's coming up soon.
Next card is something I think you'll like too. This card I liked, then I didn't like, and then I like again. And then I don't like it again. Because I was like, oh, this works really well for not Talented Ninja. And I realized, not really.
Coaster.
Gentle Breeze, red, 0 block, 2 block, 0 cost, 3 attack. So it's a head jab. With your other attacks have base power 1. So I was like,
this is a Tiger card, right?
I was like, ooh, Benji is broken with this. Benji, you could combo Benji with Dishonor. And then I realized we don't have Blitz. We don't have Adult Benji either. This might kill Adult Benji. Because being like, hey, your Dishonor is now unblockable.
No, because it's if you did the full combo line, it would get the +2. So it'd still be up to 3. So you still be able to block it. Because Benji isn't base, correct? If it goes above, then it you lose you lose his no block from hand.
It's 2 or less base.
Okay.
But isn't that card if it just hits?
If it hits and you have Surging Strike, Descending Gust Wave, Bonds of Ancestry, and it.
Yeah. So the play would
be you have to be in that order.
Yeah. you had to have Bonds of Ancestry as your last attack to get the +2.
But
It's already a base
that
2. Yeah.
goes for the +2. Everything.
Yeah. Whatever.
So
Whatever. Yeah. We're good. So I'm trying to figure out where this fits. I know people are going to be like,
I think this is
Tigers.
No, so what you do is because with Tigers, you'll build up the Tigers in your banner zone. Right? And you don't do anything with them unless you have like a card like Growl or something like that buffs Tigers. It may not be Growl. Get the name. But gives them
most Tigers are until end of turn.
So then you just play this right before you start doing your slew of Tigers.
Maybe if you get a lot of Tigers.
They stay in your banner zone until the end. You can do that. Like there's no reason to play them though that way because they're all 0 power. So it's not going to benefit you. But maybe this gives you a benefit for it.
I feel like this card isn't going to be consistent enough to actually make that like a good thing.
No,
because most kitty decks also have kitty combos, which means they want to play a kitty then a combo then this, and this prevents the combo card from actually being good. Unless you
somehow do that,
you play an all blue deck and everything's a one already, but then you're just playing bad.
You're just playing a head jab for no reason.
Yep. I think this is meh. I don't see it. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Tell me where this is actually playable.
How many cats? So the question is, how many cats does it take to make this card viable?
3. It takes you being able to at least make like 1 or 2 taggers a turn because you have other things you can be doing with this. And then you also had to have no combo cards that come after the tiger to make it worth it. Because it's also the value loss on the power of the card after it.
The only thing I can think of is like Tiger Swipe that creates as many tigers when it hits. Creates as many tigers as you have on the chain already. So if you do that with your combo stuff with your tigers, Tiger Swipe it, create X amount of tigers, play this, and then swing the rest of the tigers out at one. And have like 5 Kadachis.
I don't know.
I don't feel like that's.
I think we're both on the same. Like, I want it to be good. I just don't know how to make this. Like, I don't see where it goes.
If it had a combo,
my other opinion on this
be something
was like, I could do this in 5. I could play this, and then with Phoenix Flame, pull Phoenix Flames out of the graveyard and like put them after it. But like. 5 getting more than like 2 Phoenix Flames out of the graveyard a turn can be difficult, and the deck already has to be built around it. And it has that same problem of you're interlacing them with bigger attacks, so you're not really you're hurting yourself as much when you're playing it as when not. This also has base defense too, which is unplayable. That's a joke, but like it 2 block is a thing, and it's
you have to have a reason.
Speaking of 2 blocks, here's your next one, Parker.
Tigerine Reflex, a red 0 cost 2 block combo. Ooh, I like that word. Combo. If Crouching Tiger was a last attack this combat chain, this gets +1 and go again. Attack reaction, discard target ninja. Discard this, target ninja attack gets +1, create a Crouching Tiger in your hand. Okay. Okay.
It's like, do I like this? Do I not like this?
That's the thing. I'm running through the lines in my head, trying to figure out
like,
where does this fit?
It's an attack reaction, so like mask triggers.
Yeah.
But it doesn't draw a card, it creates a tiger. So then you're like, okay, you have to have a way to power up the tiger. But it combos with tiger.
Yeah.
So I think, okay.
Yeah.
This goes in a tiger deck, and this is tiger fixing. This gives power to something to let you edge damage, or it lets you create the tiger you need for other things to go off. I don't think this is. It's a 0 for 4 go again with combo. So I think it's good one way or the other, but I don't think it meets okay value in both. 0 for 4 go again is normal with 2 block. And then it has the attack reaction, which is, I'd say, a 2-point value.
Yeah. Does this make Kitty Katsu better? That's the only way I would see you playing this, because you would run into the problem of not always having kitties to get your effects off.
I think this doesn't go into kitty Katsu. I think this would be like kitty Ira.
Yeah, because
you whirling Miss Blade.
You would do that on your
you do dagger
because it is ninja attack.
Yeah,
yeah.
You do dagger. You Edge of Autumn into Miss Blossom, Miss Wave. It gets +1. It goes to 3. You can discard this to make it go to 4. You can swing dagger to make it go to 5.
Mm-hmm. Also, and outside of that, if you don't have that, then you can just Edge of Autumn, discard this, Crouching Tiger. With the Crouching Tiger, get the +1. So it's a Kadachi without having to do it. You get what I mean? And that turns on your combo lines for Crouching Tiger.
Again, this one's one of those ones like I want to like it a lot, but then I look at Ancestral Empowerment and I'm like, you have 3 block and you give me +1 and you draw a card, but you just don't attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like,
well, with Ancestral Empowerment, this comes in for 5. But no, there's something there. There's something there to figure out.
But that's what I'm saying. I think you compare this to Ancestral Empowerment when you're making your deck and you pick one. I don't think you pick both. I think this is I need concentration of attack cards or combos, but I need to be able to get on hits through as well. I think this is just a good flex card in the middle. This will see play. I think. I don't think it's gonna be like. I think it's like a 2 of in the deck somewhere. If it was 3 block, it would be like really good. But at this, it's on rate on everything. I think because you get 2 points of value, in my opinion, off of the reaction, which is fine. Anything instant speed losing 1 point of value isn't bad. Then you're on rate for your blocking if you have 4 power. So the combo just gives you go again. So it works. That's all it is to it. It works. It's a thing. It's there. That's it for
wait. There is something important on this. For Katsu. It's create a Crouching Tiger in hand.
Yeah.
He doesn't have another Crouching Tiger, is just discard. So you put this in Katsu as a Essential Empowerment style reaction that you can just discard and get +1 and search your deck without losing a card in hand. Because it replaces itself and you discard it.
Gotcha.
You discard the tiger because it's a 0. So search your deck.
Because Katsu runs what? Katsu runs the which headpiece? Momentum?
Depends on the matchup. He runs both of them. Usually it's links, so you can get a longer combo line whenever you're trying to do the designer combo, or do a double whelming bonds crazy combo like that.
Okay.
So this would just let you not lose. You would still lose a card from hand, but it's essentially a extra copy of Ancestral Empowerment that can also attack.
Gotcha. Yep, that works for him. I think this is a good card. Like I said, I think it'll see play. It's going to be Ira and Katsu that play it though. And I think it just depends on your build, because Ira has so many attack reactions. Just to get stuff over is ridiculous. But next up is a new class. They didn't get armor, they didn't get swords, and people are sad about them. It's, very sad time for these people. They're not very happy, even though they're getting a whole deck to themselves. It is the Warriors. This is 3 block, red, attack reaction, Swordmaster Shine. It has 3 resources. 3. It costs 1 less for each +1 counter on swords you control, and target weapon gets +5. So the floor is a 3 for 5. That is a reaction, which I think is good. Again, you lose 1 point of value, but it's at a reaction speed. But it reduces it for each counter on it. So this is unplayable before Sharpen, and now that Sharpen is here, I think this is doable. I don't think you play this for 0 very often. I think this is maybe sometimes a 1, most of the time a 2. unless you just sharpen, and then you have a power turn. But then I think almost everything that's been sharpened is an action, if I'm not mistaken. So they kind of see this coming and they can just overblock it. Because if you're playing 3 cards to sharpen, you don't have the resources to pay for 2 sword swings.
Yeah.
So I think this is really good card. This is really strong, but I think
just in general,
this doesn't go in every deck.
A 2 for 5 reaction is still, almost like the person that's on the card plays the card.
The one on the right, the one on the left might play it sometimes, but I think this works for Dorinthia. I don't think it's. I think it's so inefficient for her most of the time, unless they play so many non-reaction cards. But if you're playing non-reaction cards in Dorinthia, people can just block you out where they need to block you out. Where Dorinthia's trickiness is when to block with her attack reactions. Yeah, Dorinthia is more of an assassin than anything. Well, an assassin that just gets a bigger sword every turn if you mess up. So I think this is a good card. Again, I think like most cards in this deck are kind of similar, and none of them are completely and utterly broken. None of them take that back. Most of them either strengthen a deck that has been nerfed into the ground or has not had a good stuff. They got really good cards. Decks are already somewhat good or compatible or playable. Got a little bit of support here and there. Because this is all warriors. This is Bolton too, and all the warriors get this card. So they all have to get to look at Sharpen now, and Sharpen has a lot of rare and common support. And so I think this is a good card to give like a payoff for Sharpen for people to look into. But we have a different new type of card for them. We haven't seen this one. This is a nasty card. It is the second warrior card and the last one in the section. Is Blunton. Is a yellow 2-block. So it's a block. It's a block, not a defense reaction, not an action. It's just a block. It has no power. When this defends a weapon attack, the attacking hero discards a card. I think every warrior kind of sighed a little bit. This is good into like 2 matchups, 3 matchups.
So I feel like this is. I feel like this is. I mean, it's a yellow, so you can pitch it, even if it's not a you defend with it turn. But like, it's a sideboard card, but as a sideboard thing, I feel like it's a very good sideboard card because you do that on like a marionette.
This is one of the most evil sideboard cards. Okay, so first let's think about like what this is good into. Where do people attack with a weapon and keep a hard card in hand? It is on off turns where they're arsenaling a card.
So that's going to be ninjas,
assassins, ninjas.
Whenever they're doing their
assassins, ninjas, warriors.
Warriors, guardians. Sometimes if they're trying to, like you said, get arsenal or pummel.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dash doesn't really do unless she's arsenaling, so that's out. Teklo, if he ever comes relevant, his weapon has built-in go again, so you start with that. Surprisingly, a lot more than you would think it would be.
I think this affects a lot of decks, but I think a lot of higher-end meta decks, it doesn't touch as much. Like, it doesn't touch Gravy because he doesn't use weapons.
Yeah.
It doesn't touch Prism because... Well, it does touch Prism.
No, it doesn't touch Prism because Prism doesn't use a weapon.
Yeah.
Weapons are the
ward.
It's not Enigma. Yeah.
Or the auras, yeah. It can touch brutes, but brutes can play around it. You just attack with your weapon last. Or you don't attack with a weapon unless you're ready for it.
Yeah.
I think this takes up a sideboard slot and you pray that you get to use it. I think the biggest impact is into other warriors. Because it basically is going to be whoever uses their Bluntons first is going to lose typically. They don't have the late game power, while Blunton can just rip a card late game. And ripping late game is better than ripping early typically. And into, I think, ninjas, because ninjas like that attack first. Well, with the exception of one, which is Fi, which
Kadachi.
Yeah. If Fi can go without the sword, he's okay, but he's pretty meta irrelevant at the moment. We haven't got to that card yet.
How about the banned card?
No.
Card that's banned?
We'll talk about that when we get there.
We're talking about the banned card.
So I think this is a good card. Like I said, it's a good sideboard piece. But I think every warrior is like, damn it, it's something that both helps me and counters me at the same time. Because now every warrior attack, because most of their attacks are almost all exclusively what? With a weapon. So they got to go into every turn when they face another warrior. They're like, hello, brother, I'm going to smack you. You don't get to play one of those reactions. Sorry, bud. But I think this hurts, like, it hurts Fang the most because he has to play his D react on the second one to get most of his fealty. So when you attack with it, because this is the block, this is poor reaction, so they can just screw Fang out of his fealty and be like, no, sir, you don't get that. So that's where that hurts. I think this is a really good card, and it'll be sideboard.
I think it is. I think it's a lot better than people.
It's sideboard. It only blocks 2 though, but it can get 5 value pretty easily into the right matchups.
For what? Yeah. It really just says block 5. It doesn't say block 2. It says block 5 because you're getting rid of the reaction in their hand.
Yeah.
I think I think this is higher than what people are thinking it's going to be.
Yep. We're going to move on because we've been on that card for a while. Synapse Spark Cap.
Yes.
1 block. This is an old one we saw. It lets you banish an Evo, tap it, banish an Evo, create a ponder.
Yep.
From your hand.
Good stuff for Teklo.
It's a base head.
And then Teklo can play it from. Yep.
It's a base head.
Teklo can then play it and then put on top.
This is turn 1 setup for him. Like if he goes first, he just activates this, creates a ponder. So his next turn, he gets a free card. This says if you have too many cards in your hand, you can't play them. You have a way out until you play something over me. It's good. It'll be in Teklo. If it was a chess piece, it might not see play, but because of where it is, it's staying there. Oh, you're gonna love this card. Yeah.
Ghost Protocol Architect. I think we talked about this one already. Red 3 block, 0 cost. If it was banished from boosting this turn, you may play it from your banish zone. This turn, Evo upgrade. When it attacks, search your deck for an Evo cost with less than the equal to the number of Evos you have equipped. Banish it, then shuffle. So this is just a way to end off your chains with Kadachi. It's red. I think we talked about that before on the last one. It's not the best one. The blue one I think is going to be better.
I think
blue one's going to be in every deck.
This is played just for Teklo, and that's it, in my opinion. I don't see it played anywhere else. Yeah. All right.
The blue one.
The blue one is next. You know about the blue one. This is banished while boosting. You may play it from your banish zone. Gives you +1, and this is just I get a free attack at the end of the turn because I boosted this.
Yep. This is just free Kadachi.
It's a blue that turns into, when you get back around through your deck from boosting, this turns into an extra attack. So if your opponent's at 1, this is your 5th card when you banish it, and they get to cry.
Or if you ever just boost it early. Yep.
All right.
Good stuff.
So next up is a card that some people will like, some people will hate, is Tiger Trap. It's a 3 block defense reaction trap.
It's a tiger card.
It's Tiger Trap.
Yeah. It's for ninjas, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's for
Look at all the crouching tigers on
there. This is FU to ninjas. I realize a lot of the Majestics are hate cards for what that class sucks at going into. So like Warriors got things that help beat up on other efficiency decks, i.e. the weapon hate. The ninjas got more go wide stuff, so decks have a harder time blocking. Rangers got the anti go wide card. When this defends, and the attacking hero controls 3 or more attacks with power greater than their base, attacks they control can't gain power this turn.
Okay, so this is bad.
Oh, this is not
Right.
bad.
This is
good in the ninjas. Because
what ninjas?
this is snag.
3 or more.
Okay. So if you have 3, anything that plays an Art of War effect,
Yeah.
they attack you with 1 empower card, 2 empowered cards. On the 3rd empower card, you play this, it reduces the power. It's a snag.
Yeah, for the other 2. So it's swinging at essentially it's blocking for a 5, which is fine, but I don't know. I don't think this is going to be.
This is a 2-card sideboard for ninjas.
Yeah. I'm pretty low on this one, but I can see where it's good. I just
There's a lot.
it's too many hoops to jump.
I feel like this is another sideboard card. Like I said, almost everything we're talking about is just it's good sideboard. It's something to think about when deck building. I'll say that. Next up, we go to Runeblade or Ranger. This is another Ranger. Sorry, Rune Snare. It's 2 block. This is another trap. Like this set is okay. They said that they're going to bust they're going to bust Teklovas with this set. I think they're busting the heads of every player of the Ranger class that likes traps.
So Riptide.
Yeah, our local Riptide players probably like oogling at all these cards and be like, "Yay!"
Yeah,
because they got another.
They're getting a trap back.
They got another 0-cost pump. This one only blocks 2, but when this defends and the attacking hero has played or created 2 or more auras this turn, destroy an aura they control.
Good stuff.
If this was a defense reaction, this would be a lot better. I really wish this was a defense reaction.
No, because you just play it. The reason why I'm saying no to the defense reaction because it has a offensive benefit too. Like, oh, they don't have any auras this turn. Well, it's not just going to sit in my arsenal and clog it up so I can't shoot arrows. I can play it and get +3 for next arrow.
This also doesn't
Riptide
say
that triggers putting an arrow into the arsenal.
So this says Rune Snare. Really, this says Codex Snare. Because it doesn't care how many they control. It cares how many they've played or created.
Creates 2 or more.
So every Codex creates two tokens. So if you play a Codex, they block with Snare, you lose your Ponder.
Yep.
Other
probably whichever was more beneficial for you at that time. But
no.
Ponder.
Destroy an aura they control. Yeah. You lose your Ponder. It's Ponder every time. I think this is a funny card. I think this is good. It's a pump. It has anti-aura synergy, so like this is really good into Runeblade. It works against assassins for the Codex turns. I mean, anybody that creates a lot of aura, even Fang, because if Fang creates 2 auras in a turn, there you go.
Fealties. Boom, fealty gone.
Well, we'll see about that. I'm trying to think of who else. Tough Nut. Are those auras? Hang on. Is Vigor an aura? I'm having a moment.
CDs if they yeah, you're getting chopped on my side.
Yeah, it's internet. Give it 1 second. But yeah, I think this is just whatever auras. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I like this card. We'll see how it goes. Now we're into Runeblade. Parker, you'll love this one. It's a book.
It's a book. I like books. Since you're having problems, I'll read this one. Grimoire of the Felling Song. Instant. A1 destroy this. Create a rune chant token. Solid. Just solid. You create a rune chant for your rune gates and all that stuff. Just a good offhand. You know, if Florian was still hanging out around here, he'd have a good offhand now. But he doesn't.
This is Vincent. This is the Vincent. Oh shit! I'm getting out of here. Just so they can create one on demand. Because it's instant, so they can do it at the beginning of their turn or the end of the next turn. I think this is fine. It gets stuff done.
Mm-hmm. It's in quill hand, but as an offhand.
Yes. It's Vincent because Vincent uses the whip.
Yep, that's true. Yep.
This round against like Acilio because of his sigil, so you can just pop them for 2 or 3 turns. But aside from that, I can't see much. This is good. It's another sideboard card that you can play around with. I don't see this seeing as much play as some of the other stuff. Sigil of Grave Spawning was the next card that came out. This is Runeblade, so they did get a new one. It's a sigil, so we get more sigil support. Cost 1 blue. It's an action aura. Go again. Whenever an aura leaves the graveyard, deal 1 arcane damage to a target hero. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. Now we're into wizards. Come one, come all. The things that you've been waiting for. The boots that are going to do the thing that I think is going to cause problems for the community. Tempest Dancers.
So they're dancing on you.
It has a 0 block in the corner, Blade Break. When this leaves the arena, you may play the next non-attack action card this turn as though it were an instant.
This sounds familiar.
This is, and you know what this is. This is Stormstriders, but different. Does not have Arcane Barrier 2. It loses Arcane Barrier 2, which I think they should have never had Arcane Barrier to begin with. Jesus.
No.
And then Stormstriders was whenever you wanted, but it costed 1. I don't see anybody ever playing Tempest Dancer over Stormstriders while Stormstriders is not banned.
Budget restrictions would be the only thing, but I'm fairly certain. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I think it's coming. I think it's
because
time to say bye to Stormstriders.
I think it is as a person that's played into Wizards, it is very annoying when I have to play out my whole turn. They can wait till they're low life. I have no cards in hand. And they can say, "Oh, I'm gonna do my combo now." While you can't do anything about it. There is no play around it.
Yeah.
While with these, they kind of have to play around you. They can't wait till they're at like 1 life anymore. They have to play this earlier in the game. So there's more of a tug around this. I think there's more interaction between players with this, which means that it's strictly worse than Stormstriders because you have more play against it. But because Stormstriders is instant speed pay 1, which isn't a large cost for Wizards to play nothing but blues half the time.
No. Well, I think the problem with Stormstriders is Stormstriders and Burn Bear just says you just have
you have 6
9 less life.
Yeah, and
not because you play it with Waning Moon every time. And Waning Moon, as long as you play a non-attack action, which you do with Burn Bear, you get an additional 3.
I'm okay with that, but I think you shouldn't be able to do it as
just instant speed whenever you want. Yeah, it's just
I should be able to play this.
You have less life,
and then pass my turn back to you and say, "Ha ha, you didn't block with that, so there I don't have to finish this chain, and you took damage." It forces you to block with this on chain 2 or 3 instead of after I played all my cards out of my hand. Because the more I think about it, it's literally like I'm just playing. I lose 10 health just because you played Wizard. It's not skill. It's not anything. I literally just have 10 less health because you said I play this class.
Yeah.
And there is no counter. There is no sideboard. So I think after this season, I think we see the end of Stormstriders, and I think people might not be happy about that, but that does mean that
I'll be fine with it.
That means they can start putting other Wizard cards now, though.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, what wizard actually runs Stormstriders? Verdance. And Verdance is about to go anyway, so I think this is the perfect time if they were going to do it.
I think
We do it because Vertus is about to go anyways.
it also limits like how powerful your wizard cards can be, because again, oh look, this does 8 damage. Now you have effectively 2 less life starting off. While with Tempest Dancers, it's the same thing, but you have the I can actually do something about this.
Yeah.
I can play around it. I can take AB6 into a matchup with them, and we can just duke it out like other matchups can, and not we wait till late game and you just instant kill me. Because now I can send a card at you, see if you block, close the chain in my turn, and watch you actually. Because Wizards are really hard to get rid to fatigue because of Storm Striders. But now you can fatigue. They can get fatigued easier, so now they have to be more proactive.
Yep.
Because if you don't attack them, and they have to come at you, and you take in a large amount of AB, they don't have that. They don't have the instant speed on your turn. They have to do it during their turn, because you have a full hand. So you just throw your red at them each turn, and then you pass back to them, so they can never get their Tempest Dancers off for full value. It's just so they have to be proactive about using their equipment. They can't just be, I'm going to wait until you trickle down, and then I'm going to combo you out. Anyway, then they get this stupid shit. I heard a Gravy.
Destruction modes.
I think when I saw this, I think a Gravy's died somewhere. There's a Gravy player somewhere that just like quit the game. Because I think this was one of the last ones I saw that was anti-ally. So it costs 0. It's yellow, blocks 3, so it matches all the numbers. Deal 3 damage to up to X target heroes or allies, where X is the number of aura permanents you control with sigil in their name. If you do not play allies in CC, this deals 3 arcane damage, which is par for course and is not a bad thing.
Well, okay, so thing with this. Who plays this? Because it's really just Acilia, but Acilia already eats up Gravy's allies. Because if you read this, it says up to X targets. So you have to have a sigil already on the field. Yeah. In order to deal damage to the opponent.
The sigils of fate really from all the other support.
Okay, yep, I'm seeing it now. Okay.
I think there's just going to be more.
Oh, no, because that goes away at the start of your turn, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you create them during your turn. What?
Okay.
It'll be taking some play around. I'm trying to think of like the sigil thing. I think you're going to see more Wizards playing more sigils just because of how it is. And there's a lot of sigils that don't get the heal for Verdants.
Yep, and you have the one that puts sigils back into the deck.
Yeah.
You have one that returns sigils to your hand, and now you have this.
So it's going to be really awkward when people finally do get their adult Blaze, and it has to do with sigils and not opting. That's my hot take.
Yeah, because that's Blaze, isn't it? On the card?
I cannot confirm nor deny if that's Blaze or not. I don't have that good eyesight.
That looks like Blaze.
It is a chick in a draconic uniform.
Sounds like Blaze.
I need my I need her to be a draconic wizard at this point. Actually, that would be a really cool set. It's all draconic. Make everybody mad. All right, we're gonna keep moving though. Now that we talk about whimsy, we have a wizard card. Temporal Wobble. This card gives me a headache looking at it. It's so much going on in the art. 0 cost instant, so no block. Negate target non-attack action card with cost less than the number of aura permanents you control with sigil in their name. Its controller gains 1 action point. This is really good.
So whatever you said, sure. But is that an owl with a wizard's hat and a broom that shoots bubbles?
I can't really tell. It's a stick. It's definitely like a stick. I don't think it's a broom. And it's an owl with a witch's hat. It is adorable. And if you look in the background,
it looks like
no. it's an owl, and in the background is just a bunch of pictures of a pink owl, or it might be him with a color change on him, with like a witch or a wizard. I think it's a wizard actually.
Yep.
And it's the wizard's hat.
Okay, so I need a new wizard. Okay, I need this wizard. I need this wizard with the pet owl.
This says, hey, your non-attack action.
I need him.
This just says, hey, you don't get that card. Keep going.
No, that's fine. That's great. I need this wizard to come out because I need the pet owl. We already have Holly. I need the owl.
This is Liath and Pallades murder. Because it negates the card, so you play this as they play it, so they don't get the in or out value of the aura.
Yep.
I mean, this hits a lot. Mm-hmm. This is also counter wizards.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. See this? We need wobble. So the owl, I am calling it. The owl's name is Wobble.
I would love for that to be a thing. All right,
I need this owl.
But I think that might be Blaze. We have Illusionist. Instant X, tap this. This gets ward X until end of turn. Destroy this at the beginning of your end phase. Of the end phase. I'm gonna wait for you to figure out why this is busted.
When it gets ward X until the end phase. So it's just you pitch cards back into the deck to block for one turn.
Yep. Or if we get a certain illusionist and a weapon that allows wards to attack, and this has ward, and
you can't attack. You can't attack with equipment though.
So far,
it's a ward. So far, yeah.
So far,
if you can sit there and create a ward X and then just punch with ward X,
I'm gonna swing 11 at you for this turn. I think that would be funny.
From what? Just a 11 power bitch slap.
It's the ring on the hand and the middle finger. It just leaves a dent in your skull.
Yep. Now, if that's how it's going to work, then yes, that'd be fantastic. I think this is just just an oasis respite, or like a big quill is the best way I would think about it for now.
Or it's anti-dominate, so you can pitch your cards instead of like to get around dominate. Yeah, it's not quell because quell only prevents one. This prevents one big chunk.
Yeah,
it's interesting. It depends on how our next illusionist stuff goes. But I think our next illusionist is Dromai.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. We don't know if it's Dromai or not, but we definitely are going to just say it's Dromai at the beginning of 2027.
Yep.
Speaking of illusionists, they get this big boy. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's a 0 for 3.
Lunar Mirage.
Yeah. I love this card so much. This card is amazing. And nobody can consider it otherwise. It's so much fun. So
when this attacks, when an attack action card with
first off,
or defends this,
it has Mirage.
A copy of that card.
It has Mirage, which is when it's
okay. So what's Mirage?
When it's defending, it can be popped. So it can't block big things, right? And it's a 0 for 3 go.
So you can.
It does.
It's not base power. So if you pump it above 6 with a reaction, by Mirage.
No. You have to read the Mirage is for when you block, so you can't block big attacks with this.
Yeah.
Its ability is when you attack, when an attack action card with 6 or more power defends this becomes a copy of that card. So you want to block this with something small, not something big. Because if you block it with something big, it gets bigger. So it punishes the opposing player for playing nothing but big cards. This is the anti-Guardian, anti-Brute card.
But what I'm saying with Mirage is if you pump an attack, right? An attack action.
Yeah.
Do 6 because it's a static when this is defending. Not that would be a static effect. So if you pump it up after the fact, blows up.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, it still pops whenever.
Okay. Yeah. As long as you meet that requirement of being a 6 power. even in the reaction step.
I think so. I haven't really played a lot with Mirage.
Because it's not.
But the Mirage is kind of irrelevant.
It's not when this card defend.
I don't think you ever block with this card. I think you're attacking with this 9 times out of 10 when you're playing it. Again, I think this is a sideboard piece. There is a card that screws this so hard, and it is a generic. It is the blue 3 block from Pin, because its power is equal to your weapon's power. So if I'm playing Tough Nut with a rock, and I block this with that card, this card becomes a copy of that card, and then this card goes to 0 power. Because you don't have a weapon.
Yeah, because you don't have a weapon.
Yep. Which I thought that was an interesting interaction. It becomes a copy of that card. So, like, if you have if this card doesn't hit, your opponent gets X, Y, or Z, you get that effect. So it's really interesting because how you block it changes based on how your deck is.
Yeah,
it's good. Also,
it's really
if you block it with something big, it loses go again.
Mm-hmm.
So you can screw their turnover with it too.
Yeah, because you can choose what you give them. That's really interesting because you can block it with something that doesn't have go again. I block 6 into a CNC and then their turn just ends. Yeah, I block with a CNC. You block and a 3 block, and that ends their turn. That's interesting. A lot of interesting interaction.
I think this set did a lot for expanding on how future mechanics of this game can work with some things. That's what I'm excited about. Is like all the different things they came up with to make things unique. Mind meets Might costs 3. Epic picture of a lady, a scroll, and a tiger. Blocks 3, tax 7.
Who's that supposed to be?
That's the illusionist that's appeared in everything, but we've never seen her. I think she has a name.
Is that not Enigma?
No, it's not. There's one before Enigma. Yeah, this is in all the old illusionist art that she appears in most of it.
Because Enigma, that's Enigma Chimera, is it not? Behind her, and the Cosmos Girl. So how is that not Enigma?
Because Enigma Chimera isn't Enigma. Enigma Chimera came out before Enigma.
I know, but doesn't have Enigma in the art?
No. That's what's so funny about it. Anyway, I don't think that's Enigma. Okay. It might be. I might be really crazy. You know what? Let the comments tell us below, and then we'll figure it out. One of us is wrong.
Who's right?
It's me. So it has Mirage, so it's not a good blocker. When this hits a hero, they reveal their hand and discard all cards with 6 or more power, and then draw that many cards. This is hand disruption. This is a 3-card 7. Hey, you get rid of all your big cards and draw a new hand. Oh, you have 2 7s and 2 3s? Well, you discard your 2 7s and draw 2 new cards. This is really good for anti-big things.
Yep.
Oh, your Guardian, if this hits, you're gonna be going through your deck faster.
Yep. Give me 3 cards or give me 4 cards. Your choice.
Okay. We're going to go to the next one, which is Graven Gaslight.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
Parker.
There's nothing on the screen, Oscar.
Nothing?
There's nothing. Are you trying to tell me there's something on the screen right now? There's a card up there? This is just a blank screen.
Do you really think it's that bad?
No, I'm gaslighting you. Graven Gaslight. Instant destroy 2 silver. You control. Equip this. Activate this only while it's in your graveyard. Spell avoid 1. It's interesting. It's a cool offhand. A fun interaction with some of the other stuff that should be coming out. I like the idea that you can hot swap your equipment mid-game. This could be because with Graphene Chelicerae and this and other stuff,
the card
you can sit there and swap out your offhand.
The card after this is what makes me think about that. Because this is the answer to Wizards.
Yep. You just spell void it. It goes in the graveyard.
No. The card after this helps you complete the circle. You shall see.
Yep.
Okay. This is good by itself. This is even better. So, Lobotomy. It's ridiculous.
Wait, are you stupid?
Why?
Are you stupid? This is a terrible card.
This is great.
Man, you gotta have a lobotomy if you think this is good.
Okay, so just for reference, this requires you to have a card named Orbido class in your inventory, and it will take up space and it will be worth it. I don't care what you say. This is sideboard, 100% sideboard. If you ever wanted assassins to say, "Hey, wizard, take it up," but this is what does it. Because once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. So blocks 3, red 0, attacks for 3, stealth. It has everything an assassin could ever want. Right? When it attacks, you get to equip a dagger. Cool. Right now, y'all only have like one card that equips from the Chalice Array. Y'all have 3 copies of that because they took the other one. So you want to be able to throw other daggers.
3 copies of that.
You want to keep throwing daggers.
More daggers, more fun.
Okay. So, and then when this hits, if you control an Orbito Cluster, they lose all hero abilities until the next action phase. Cool, great. You throw this at them, they have to block this. That's fine. You don't care. If you have attack reactions, you can push it over and really screw up their next turn. The reason why this screws over wizards is because what Orbito class does, because Orbito class is the standard dagger, 1 damage, piercing 1, pay 2, attack, go again. You don't care about that. You're throwing the damn dagger. Because it is, when this hits a hero, the next time they defend with 1 or more non-attack action cards this turn, they get -1 while defending. Wizards have no attack action cards. They're all attack actions. Or they're all action cards. So Lobotomy says, pay 3, next turn, you're going to hit this wizard in the head, whether they like it or not.
Not pay 3. No pay 3.
I'm sorry.
It's a 0 cost up there.
It's
just swing 3.
You're paying inventory slots, though, because you had to have this in Orbito class. But you might run this into Gravy, for instance. Like, Gravy already is crap at blocking. So now you're making all their non-attacks, which they're going to be running more of to create gold, because all the gold creation's non-attacks. It screws that over. So they don't want to block with that. Like, it gets better and better and better. And Gravy, without his hero ability, kind of slows him down a little bit. This doesn't hurt as much, but there's other. This also is really good into Ranger.
Who would you not really want to run this into? Because there's a lot of stuff that you can just, if you get rid of their hero ability, other assassins, it screws them over. Like you go into a marionette.
Well, you have to control the turn. You have to control the Orbita class to get that effect.
But you get the Orbita class from attacking with this.
Yes. So
so it's just it's humble. But like 0 cost.
I can get away without having his Phoenix Flame. A lot of Guardians don't really rely on their hero ability that much.
The light heroes care about their hero ability because you have Bolton and Prism that care about it.
Well, I don't think it's turning. I think it's not. It's not whether they like their hero ability or not, because everybody's built around their hero. It is whether or not they can do a turn without their hero ability. How bad is that one turn? Like Tough Nut, most people are going to say, "Oh, well, that's an easy GG. He loses his entire turn." And I'm going to tell you that's why you play the block in your deck when you play into Assassin, so you can activate them and block it out at reaction speed. Yeah. Because he has the block that has that's an instant in the graveyard, and then if I'm ahead, I'm okay. If not, I will. This is a good card, though. I think this comes into a lot of decks. This might be main boardable, but you also
I think this may be main boardable.
The question,
like if you're
bringing it, is do you go from if you're playing this? Are you also playing Clave and transitioning to Orbita class later in the game and double Orbita classing? Just to prevent them from being able to block.
I don't think you transition to it because you care about marking so much. I think what you're doing is just using it as
having a way
extra
having a way to push damage.
It's 3 more copies of Orbeaver because it's a 3 power attack that equips a dagger.
Yeah,
it's Orbeaver.
It's just a way to make sure you have 2 daggers at once, and you never had to throw your Station Slave. You're throwing this.
Yeah.
I think this goes into Slippy more than anything.
Oh yeah, Slippy doesn't care about his daggers. He's happy to add that in there because you get to go again automatically.
I will say that this takes up so much inventory space because if you're going to run 3 of these effectively, you're going to have to run at least 2, if not 3, Orbiter class at the same time. And that's a heavy mark. And Orbiter class is only good into certain heroes.
Yeah.
Like in the ninjas, it's awful.
Yeah, that's kind of. I do like the theme of you just packing so many daggers strictly just to throw at people, though. I like they did that. You're laden down with daggers that you can throw at people.
It's giving you a different archetype. Again, this card is a new card type that we've seen. It's not graphing, like it's a graphing Chalice Ray, but you have to use your spending inventory space for this.
Yeah.
Again, it's something that's a little bit more novel, and it's really good. Moving on to the next card, since we've oogled at this so much, I think this is just a cool card.
Yep.
Secret Kunai.
I think this is great.
I hate this card so much because it should have had Ninja on the bottom and Shuriken. Should have been an Assassin Ninja Shuriken, but no.
I love this. I love this. Run like 2 of them in the deck, 1 or 2 of. You just get them in. You just get them out on the field, and it's just always just a threat. Just like we were talking about the Shuriken, same thing, but with Assassin, you care more about your on hits than you do Ninja.
Again, and the counterplay to it is to block at equal to and then force them to have it.
Yeah.
That's the answer to reaction is force them to have it 9 times out of 10. Unless it's hand disruption, don't care about it. Just keep going. Because that's what I've learned is like you just got to figure out if it hits, is it detrimental? Okay, cool. I'm going to block enough to force you to have it. Okay. If it's detrimental, you just block out. If not, say, okay. This is good. This is fun. It's instant, so you can play it, keep it, play it, activate it.
It gives you a silver outlet.
That's not equipment.
Yeah, it's just a silver outlet that can go in just about anything.
I think this is a 2 of. I don't think this is a 3 of.
Yeah. I don't think it's no, I think this is like a 2 of max, maybe a 1 of, and it's just if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's just you get it and it's just there.
Yeah, your value's in the recursion.
I think it's a 1 of, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's a 1 of. Like you get it early, great. If you don't, you don't care.
All right, now we're going to go to Necromancer, which got 3 cards. Yeah, Necromancer got 3 cards. Be jealous, Warriors. Most classes got 3 cards except for Warrior, and Wizard.
We don't like Warrior. We like this.
Warrior was over. I think it had a lot of cards in the beginning, and this is giving more cards to people that don't have as much option. Also, Warriors got a lot of support in their theming on some of their people. That's the thing, because both Fang and Bolton got a good bit of support, which I would consider them the worst Warriors.
So what you're saying is the more they support Warrior, the worse it gets. So don't support Warrior.
Warrior. It's also a hard class to balance when it's the power reaction class, which is already anyway. Bone puppetry.
Yeah.
Necromancer equipment arms block play break 2. Okay. When this defends, you may return an ally from the graveyard to the arena. If you do, at the beginning of your end phase, at the beginning of the end phase, destroy it and discard your hand.
So it's got to be for the next Necromancer, because why would you ever run this over the hook?
Chum.
But you're discarding your entire hand at your end phase. And yeah, you get Chum.
No. Oh.
No, it's at the end phase. You don't have a turn after this.
Oh.
You just discard your whole hand.
So
there's got to be a reason.
This is the oh shit moment. This is like, I need something to block now.
Yeah, but then you get full tempo back over to them. They have a 5-card hand because they see you do this, and you're like, okay, 5-card hand.
Maybe.
I think it's for the whatever it's coming out nets for
Buy it while it's
Necromancer.
I think this one's going to be a cheaper card because no Gravy's going to pick this up. But yeah, no, I can see what you're saying. I can see it being playable. I would like to point out, like, the boniness. I've seen the same boniness on all of them, and none of them look piratey. This looks dragony.
Mhm.
Oscar's really coping over here. Oscar really wants a draconic illusionist versus, like, I want fine Dromai versus like a necromancer.
Why?
Because I want a dragon necromancer. Like, I want dragons fighting dragons just to be nerdy.
Okay.
Because like it looks dragony to me. All the cards look dragony because of like the opals and
They do.
the pointiness.
Yeah.
So I could see it like
It looks like a lich to me. Like, yeah, it's giving me very lich themes.
that would be an interesting set. It's Dromai and 5.
Maybe
It's like
I'd be like,
an army of the damned in 5 versus Dromai and the dragons.
hear me out. Hear me out.
We could,
Necromancer with it.
it could be Game of Thrones instead of ice, it's fire.
Yeah.
It could be called the Song of Fire and Ice.
Yep. So I'm calling it. This is a necromancer wizard, a lich.
I really
That's what
hope
I'm
not.
calling because that's why they're getting rid of the. That's why they're setting up for Stormcry to go away. Because it's going to be you summon your allies from your grave if you have no cards in hand.
Now I just explode and deal arcane damage.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
great.
At the end of your turn, that's what they're suicide bombers. That's it. I'm calling it. I'm calling the shot.
There's Parker's hot
I'm
take.
calling the shot.
Oscar's over here recreating Game
There's
of
my hot
Thrones.
take.
You're creating suicide bombers. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna boo that
Speaking
idea.
of,
Boo the resident spook. I hope we don't get.
hey, just saying. What's the word on here that's bold?
Attack,
No. Keep going.
action, watery grave.
Nope. Spell
Void
void
2.
2. Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like they're trying to prepare.
I think they're just trying to give him a way to block arcane damage because he doesn't have a good way of blocking arcane damage. They've already nerfed him into the
Maybe
ground. He doesn't have a lot of arcane he's dealing with. What?
Maybe if he, played arcane barrier equipment like everybody else did. Maybe he could block arcane. He has a lot of blues. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think they're changing it though. I think they're adding to it and adjusting. This card is awful in anything that it like. There's better. Oh, this card is not awful. This card is okay in anything. It is just way better in arcane because you get to attack with it and then you pop it the next turn, or you keep it around and you just block out arcane. This is good. No complaints. This is a good sideboard card. Then we have the next guy. It's also a necromancer pirate. It is another biggie. This Bubba Run Aground. Costs 3 yellow.
Love it.
5 health, 1 attack. Comes in with a +1 counter.
Yep. Action. Pay 1, tap it to attack, and then action remove a +1 counter from an ally you control. Destroy an aura token.
This is another sideboard card. I like how this set essentially made everybody's sideboard just swell. And I'm like, I'm crying. Can we please get 85 cards for a sideboard at this point? 'Cause all of this is sideboard cards.
No sideboard for you.
I'm greedy with my sideboard. You know it. This is good.
I know. I'm the same way.
This is really good for aura stuff. Who shall not be named because they're a warrior and they require auras. It's probably crying in a corner, Fang. This is good. It comes in for 2. It costs 3. It can kill the aura whenever you need it as an action. It does things.
It is 5 health. It's a fairly good health for an ally. Even if it's just coming in for 2 every turn, that's still fairly good.
It costs 1 though, so it does. You do have to pitch, so it's not free. That's where the free attacks kind of. So now you're pitching to get at least 1 out, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's
like they bound.
if you get Morgan Le Fay and keep putting counters on him, and then removing the counters to get rid of auras and swinging, that gives everything +1, not just a weapon.
Courage is a very weird thing. Hang on. Courage is whatever.
It's like a might the word.
It's might, but it's on destruction of the first attack. So might destroys at the beginning of the turn. Courage carries over till the first attack. So you can carry it from turn to turn until you finally get an attack. So I would say it's just an empowered might. Like it's a better might.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is really good. This gets some turbocharger soul for all their combo-ness that they like to do. And then we get to move on to the dark side of the moon. Vestige of the flagellation. Not flatulation, flagellation.
This card is terrible.
This card's amazing. This is
I get the idea behind it. I
Blade
just
break
feel like
too. Hang on, it has blade break, so you can turn it off if you get scared.
Yeah.
This is horror movie, and Ricky Bobby had a card. This is if you're not first or last. This is anyway. The first time your opponent would gain life each turn, instead you lose that much and create that many vigor. Against Verdance, this just says each turn you lose the life, you gain a rune chant. Also, this means Verdance, if she heals a lot all at once, you're kind of SOL. I don't see it. There's not a lot of healing. I tried to count your blessings isn't a thing. If count your blessings was a thing, this would be a horrible card.
You're really looking at Sigil of Solace and being like, yeah, that's 3 vigor.
Yep. And when you get to like 15 health, you just blade break it for 2.
Yeah.
So
I guess, yeah.
This is just acceleration. It accelerates the game so it prevents fatigue decks from fatiguing. This is anti-Pallades. Because it just kind of prevents your opponent from healing. Because for every point they heal, they don't.
You get more value. Yeah.
Yeah, you lose life, you get this. This is Vincent's way of not getting fatigued and throwing haymakers. I think this is a good card.
No, I think good for.
I think with the right brew, this ends Pallades in its tracks. Because every solace you have is now damage coming at you instead.
Yep.
You lose life, but they don't gain the life, so and you get damage, so it kind of equals out. And then Shadow got a card. Runeblade only got the 1 armor.
That's Shadow equipment, sir.
Oh, it is Shadow equipment. Oh no! I did not realize that was just Shadow. I thought it was Runeblade. This goes into a specific brute deck, I think, then too.
Yeah, Levi.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, and then Levi just dares you to give her vigor at that point. I was thinking Rune Chant, not vigor. Damn. Okay. That's good. Never mind. I take everything I said back. This is a brute card. Have fun. Goodbye. If I could play this in Tough Nut, I would. Shadow Tough Nut, please. Can I get
Evil Tough Nut?
No, I need Tough Nut with a cape, and it's just him as evil Tough Nut. Yep. Okay, Embalm, Shadow action, 3 block. You may play this from your banished zone. If you do, it gets go again. Put an attack action card, Blood Debt, from your graveyard to the bottom of your deck. Blood Debt. Do you know why this is good?
It just says banish it for anything that you want to. From banish, get go again, and then return cards back to your deck.
I don't know how good this is. This is a card that sits in your deck. You banish it when you have to, and for Levia, it takes itself out of your banish zone, so that way you have less misses.
Yeah.
Also, you don't deck yourself.
I think it's good.
This is good. This works. I don't want to hear it. Parker, stay calm. You've seen this.
I've seen it. It's great. It's going in every Earth deck because, it turns on your first decompose as a 2-card 7, which is good. It's Bravo, Starvo, but as a card, it's good. I don't see bad. I don't see a bad side. I don't see anything bad about this. Do you?
It's not. Oh,
That's good answer, I think.
Okay, so my thing with this card is, yes, it has the Bravo effect, but you kind of need. You're kind of picking the effect you're going to get based on how you build your deck. Because getting all three is dependent upon one card in the deck, which is cool, whatever. But I think Earth got the best part of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the rest of them are okay. Because 5 Dominate sucks. 5 Go Again. That means you had to have at least a 3-card hand.
Yep. At 5 Go Again, it's just E-Strike.
Yeah, this just is Earth Enabler.
Oh, if you just take Elemental away, it's just E-Strike. Huh. Wow. But no, it's good.
Earth won on this one.
Good. In Earth, it's great. Earth totally won, yeah.
Yeah, and the other ones, I think E-Strike is better in every way, except for that one Earth thing that you can do. And if you have the other card in your hand where you can flash it and banish it, and it's all 3. But yeah, it's a good card. No complaints.
It's really good.
Not like Earth needed it, but Earth also got this
Crown of Everbloom.
Stop giving them crowns.
Instant destroy this.
No, Parker.
They
stop.
Are the kings
Stop.
Queens.
Skip that instant part. It doesn't matter. It's Arcane Barrier 2 on a headpiece.
Look, it's kings and queens. That's what Earth is. Get over yourself. They're about to leave, okay? Y'all's gonna be the only one left. We don't talk about Jarl. He's an ice hero. Move it on.
Okay. So, Arcane Barrier 2, and instant destroy this, put a card from your arsenal on the bottom of your deck. If you do, draw a card and create a Spellbound Aegis.
Yep. Spellbound Aegis is just Spell Void 1.
Yeah. Well, you take an arsenal card and put it on the bottom of your deck and draw a card. So, also, you can play this against assassins to block with it early and save your arsenal.
Yep.
So you put your big card, you put an arsenal on the bottom of your deck and draw a card instead. I think this is really good. This is really flexible. What?
Crown of Providence. Without block.
With Arcane Barrier.
Yep.
And the next card, I believe, is a card that they're like, we're getting this guy out of LL. I don't care what y'all say. This says, Florian is leaving LL whether you like it or not.
Crown of the Skybreaker, when it enters in the arena at the beginning of turn, at the action phase, create 2 Might tokens. Yeah.
This is Channel My Heroic, but buffed for what you call it. Yep. Ain't no thing but that thing. It's just a different Channel My Heroic. I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
When this defends, freeze an attacking hero until the start of the next turn. If I'm not wrong, freezing means you can't activate them.
Yep, meh.
Oh.
Just use the crown. Use the other crown. The Earth crown.
Yeah.
There's not really a hero you care about activating that much outside of like Marionette. Everything else is either Katsu, but you turn them off for one turn, it's kind of just...
I'm trying to think of who else. There's plenty anybody that's hero ability reliant. This one, which we stopped halfway through. So, Ice, Blue, 3 block, Channel Ice Lock Glaze. It has Go Again. It has the full channel text at the bottom. We know what Channel Ice does. Cards in opponents' arsenals are frozen while they control a frostbite or a frozen permanent.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ranger Hate.
That's almost like an arsenal. Yeah, Ranger Hate. Anybody that puts an... You just don't arsenal against ice now. which that's a lot of things now. You don't ISO against Earth, Ice, Assassin.
Ninja.
What do you arsenal against? I say, what do you arsenal against now?
I think you arsenal. I just think it's not like as ubiquitous as it used to be. Of I have this extra card. I'm going to put it in my arsenal.
Yeah. So you really want to focus on your hand every turn in certain matchups.
Yeah. Arsenal is when you don't have good conversion on your hand, and that this prevents that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And here is your lightning chess piece. Stormweaver's Aegis. Destroy this until in a turn. And since you get discard, prevent 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the Arcane Barrier, this is just a way for Acilio.
It's just like Acilio block.
Yeah, Acilio not to get burned out. I don't know if he plays this or not.
I think he plays it in aggro matchups, like super aggro matchups, just to get block value on his instant speeds for 1 turn.
Yeah, I think it's not bad. It's good, but you just got to see how it goes. It does prevent any damage, so you can play it into anybody. But I feel like you're not wanting to.
Because they don't prevent. Yeah. You don't want to do it because that usually means you're in trouble.
The other lightning card that's Majestic is here now. Astrovolt Elemental, 0 red, 3/3. When this attacks, you may discard an instant card. If you do, draw a card and create an embodiment of light. It's okay. It's good.
As you go again, yeah. Digs through the deck. Let's go.
Hey, good. It'll see play. I don't think it's in every build. It depends on your build, because having a random draw, if you haven't been able to opt it, you can get bad draws. So, kind of depends on how you build.
But you'd also, yeah.
All right, the next one I think we'll see play because we have all this aura hate. Dynastic Diadem. It's the crown, I think, or the headpiece. Okay. Draconic, and I was so excited. I was like, I'm gonna get good Draconic armor, and it's Fang specific BS bullcrap. Fealty tokens you control can't be destroyed by opponent's effects. If you control 3 or more fealty, it gets +1, has temper, has 1 block. So Fang gets S tier equipment for him. Well, I don't think it's S tier. I think this is like A.
So he has a lot of helmets that he wants to equip.
I think this is an A. When you know you're going into something with a lot of hate, you play this. Whenever you're in the meta with a lot of aura hate, you play this. And you can just shut down people's a lot of there is getting around it, because if you remove it from the field, it's not destroying it, so there is that. But I think this will see play. The next card is controversial. And I need 3 copies of it.
Okay, what is it? Let's look.
Art of the Chicken War.
Okay, so this is the ban card.
No, this is incredibly worse than that card.
Back, right?
No, this is incredibly worse than that card. It really, like, most people are gonna look at this and be like, "This is a great card. I wish I had this for my deck." Not realizing of what all you're doing. So it's very specific, and they nerfed this, and every line of this card is a nerfed version of what the optimal play of the original card that this was made after of. So, for instance, you have Art of the War Phoenix.
Yeah, it's the banned card. Yeah,
you have Art of the Phoenix War. And you have Art of War. So, Art of War had 4 modes you choose. Most people only chose 2 modes, which were all your attacks get +1, and banish a card from your hand, draw 2 cards. Those are the most common 2 picked almost every time. And I think most people would agree that if you played anything else, it was undervalued. So if we read this, let's read this like you would read Art of War. The first ability of Art of War is all of your attacks get +1 attack. This says Draconic attack action cards you control get +1 attack. So there are misses. Yes, he plays a lot of Draconic. In CC, Fi only has one card that consistently makes things Draconic because he cannot make fealty religiously. Like, he cannot make them because he doesn't have the mark thing everybody else does. So this will only hit his Draconic cards, with the exception of if you play the new rare that makes everything a Draconic after the third chain link, if it's played on the third Draconic chain link. So it's there. You can do it, but it's a little bit harder to get there with it. Okay. Art of War, you banish any card from your hand. This is, you have to, as an additional cost, you have to discard a Phoenix Flame. So this is a cost. While Art of War, you can play it and not do the card draw thing and not lose the card from hand. This, you have to do that. This is discard, so it's not banish, but it has to be a Phoenix Flame. Downside is, you cannot, 9 times out of 10, you're not starting your turn off with the Phoenix Flame in your hand. There's only a couple cards that can get it to your hand without using an attack action. Almost everything that puts a Phoenix Flame into your hand is either a non-attack action or requires you to have played a red before you put the Phoenix Flame into your hand. Which, you can't play this and then discard the Phoenix Flame to draw to. You have to have the Phoenix Flame in your hand to play this. So, the Bannerman and Rise from the Ashes are the only ways to put one into your hand without attacking first. There's a 1 cost 3/2 block that has, when it blocks, you can put a Phoenix Flame into your hand. Everything else requires you to either buy, you had to pay 3 resources, which you're never going to pay 3 resources to pop a Phoenix Flame into your hand, still. And everything else, which is Inflame, the Phoenix Flame Searcher, there's an on hit for Phoenix, like everything else that's a consistent thing to get Phoenix Flame has to have a red card played before it. So I like, this card is great. Don't let me fool you. This card is amazing for 5. I do not see any other Draconic playing this at the moment. I don't think anybody else can go wide enough and consistently with the Phoenix Flame to make this work. The issue is you're not playing this on your first chain link most of the time. It's the second chain link at the earliest. So you're losing a point of value there. And if you're trying to get the Phoenix Flame to your hand that hard, you might also be spending extra resources. It's not as consistent as Art of War was. That's my only thing. Is the
but it's still just a combo turn.
Yes, you're trying to line it up.
It's combo turn, people.
Yeah, but you're playing this on your third chain link most of the time, or second chain link. You're trying to get it out early as possible, but that pressure isn't applied till later on in the chain, where Art of War was, at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to do this, and you're just going to look at me baffled. Notably, also, if you play Kodachi, this does not empower your Kodachis unless you have the other card. So, like...
Got it.
Yeah, so if you want to maximize your value with this card, then you're running almost all Draconics. But then you lose value elsewhere in the deck because Draconic's missing a little bit of sauce here and there. So it's a really good card. It's like S tier for Fi. It's F tier for everybody else, just about. And I really want this to be the card that puts Fi over the top, lets him LL so he can come out again. So we can get a better version of him. A more playable version, a more balanceable version. That's my opinion on this card. I think it's hype.
So Oscar says it's bad, but he's lying because he wants Fi to not appear good so he can pay Fi.
No, I think that, like I said, I think this is a great card for Fi. It will do good for him. This is not Art of War. If it had the banish. Okay, if this is a brute card, right? And that banish the Phoenix Flame was as an additional... No. When you play this card, you may discard a Phoenix Flame if you do draw 2 cards. Okay, it would be busted, because you can play it for the +1 at the very beginning. But because it's a cost, it restricts you a little bit. Now, you would never want to do it for the other, but it's there. Yeah, no, this is going to see 100% going to see play. It's going to be good, and we'll see where it takes us. You ready for the next card?
I am ready for the next card.
We are at Rippling Wave. It's cloaked. We finally got more cloaked equipment. It makes sense. Cloak has a cool thing going on with it now, because now you don't know what they have.
Okay.
Blade Break 3. This blocks 3 on the arms of a Mystic. This is ridiculously good. So far, this is just good. Pay 3, turn this face up. You may return a defending blue action card to its owner's hand.
Ooh, that's cool.
So essentially, you're using a chi. You're pitching a chi, and you get your block 3 and a blue back to your hand. So
so you block it on the first chain link with a blue card, and then pitch the chi, flip this up, block with this, grab your card back. It's electromagnetic somersault, but
no,
on a
What this does is this turns one of your chi into a 3 block.
Yeah.
And it turns one of your cards you blocked with back to your
hand. That's what I'm saying. It's like an electromagnetic somersault.
You're still losing a card from hand.
Yeah. Electromagnetic somersault.
Yeah, because you're still losing the card to hand to flip it. Yeah. But you're flipping it as reaction to their attack. You're always going to get the value out of it because you're never going to do it and then not block with it. This is good.
Yeah.
I think this is something that this would have like
broken Enigma.
Yeah, this makes me have nightmares about Enigma.
Yeah.
Thank God it's not an attack reaction.
Yeah, this is just electromagnetic somersault on an arm. I love this. This
is a great card. I like this. This is your option. I'm just glad we're getting a lot of options that don't have a little golden L at the bottom, and they're somewhat playable. Because I think I've talked to you about this before. If we have other options, it means that the L's go down in price a little bit too, but then you have other cards that hold their value. In your original prints, these cards are still going to hold their value for the L's. We got another Mystic Instant.
Okay, so I'll do this one. Whispering Mist. It's a blue 0 cost. No block because it's an instant. To the end of the turn, blue attacks and attacks with words. Ethereal.
Nope.
Ephemeral. There we go. Ephemeral. You get +1. This is really good.
This is Tigray.
What you gonna say? This is good.
This is tigers all the way across.
Yeah. I mean, just in general for like something like new, that's really good because your stealth blues or 2s. Then you have in the crazy world. It takes a lot of cards, yes, but if you have Knight's Embrace and this, then you have +2.
It's more interesting to me that like you see this and you think Mystic. Katsu, like I think everybody's like Katsu because tigers. But there's also like...
Well, it's Mystic Instant, so Katsu can't use it. You would think Zen.
Not Katsu. I'm sorry, I was thinking Zen. You think Zen when you see it. But it's also blue attacks, which means new.
Yeah.
Every attack, if you get her ability off, you play this, all those attacks get +1 as well. Off of her ability.
And that's true, because then it's... Yeah, you throw in a Macho Grande for like 9.
If wards if you've played blue wards on Enigma, this hits it. I don't think she plays this though.
Would it still be a blue attack? Yeah, it would be a blue attack. If blow up an attack. Well, no.
Yeah, no. If it's not a token, if it's not a spectral shield, if it's an actual card that has a blue strip,
yeah, then it would work. Yep.
I think Mystics got 2. I think all the Majestics I've seen so far I've really enjoyed. Next up,
we need to go buy Mystic stuff. We need to go get Mystic stuff now.
Maybe. Next up is Chaos. God, this card gives me like a migraine.
I love it. Havoc Wrap. I love the design on this, the Jester theme. Love it. May run it just because it looks so cool. Action,
this
tap,
is
go
great.
again. When it's tapped, cards cost one less to play. And this doesn't tap during the end phase. At the start of the turn, destroy this. Battle worn, one. I just realized this doesn't say your cards don't cost, or your cards cost less. This is all cards cost less.
Yes.
So it works in your opponent's defense reactions also.
I think this is Chaos Assassin.
And on weapons.
You know what?
It works on weapons too because it's just cards. So wouldn't it work on weapons?
Cards cost. That's an activation.
Yeah.
No. Card is top right.
You're right.
But this also means at the start of your turn. So that means if you use it during your turn, you can use it for defense reactions on their turn. This is why Count Your Blessings had to go, because if Count Your Blessings was still a thing, this would just be toxic. Oh, I have four Count Your Blessings in my hand.
Count Your Blessings for one. Yep, they all cost one. I'm going to pitch a blue one.
I think big decks can actually optimize off the cost one less as much.
Yeah.
But like, you don't play this into ninjas, but you play this into big baddies where you had to play like Oasis Respite and stuff like that. I think there's a weird chaos there's a weird chaos fatigue build that you can do.
I think so too.
Because like free Oasis Respite just sounds really broken to me.
Would it be Marionette? Yeah.
There's only one Chaos hero at the moment.
No, there's two because there's Slippy and there's Marionette.
Okay, well, I mean, there's only one class.
Yeah.
So I have.
Well, think about it.
So people are saying that it's going to be a Rune Blade. I think it's going to be a pirate.
A Chaos Pirate?
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of that. That sounds fun.
I would like to point out on this card art, his hat.
It's Tricorn?
Mm-hmm.
And this what if he's... okay, no, hear me out. Chaos Thief. He stole the hat.
No,
he stole the book.
We just got a new class. We got two new classes this year. We're not doing that.
Yes, Chaos Thief.
So, Tome and Pandemonium.
Thief is a new class.
Oh, shit. I just realized. Tome and Pandemonium and Havoc work together. So, Tome and Pandemonium is a yellow that costs 1, 2. Banish that out part of each hero's deck. You may play them this turn. So, you activate Havoc Wrap, you play this for free, and then you get to play all the cards off the top of the deck. And if you're in the mirror match and they're running Tome and Pandemonium, this gets stupid.
Tome and Pandemonium. And you play Tome and Pandemonium. And you play Tome and Pandemonium. And guess what? Tome and Pandemonium.
I think this Chaos so far is a really fun class to me. I'm really hoping they take it out of Assassin and they give it also... I think Pirate would be a fun one for that to be. And make it and give it like a defense reaction fatigue kind of style, like a pirate, Chaos Pirate, where it's just smoking salt in your eyes.
No. Chaos Thief. I just want a Chaos Thief because then you can do the whole giving things away, going crazy. Well, you get benefits, I get benefits, I steal your benefits, you can have my benefits. Yes.
Yeah, because I think that just messes with efficiency to the point where people will have to rebuild around it. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, because I have a new class I want.
Hold it to yourself.
Can we get a thief? Can we just get a Chaos Thief?
We're moving to the next thing. We're moving to the revered cards. There's only 2 of them, so hold your horses. Get the Glory Plate. Not the Glory Hole, the Glory Plate. Stops the Glory Hole. It blocks for 0, guard well. Gets +1 for each toughness token that left the arena this turn.
Yeah, the stupid card. The stupid, I have Guardwell, 27. Have fun. So
I like this and I don't like this because it could be a block 1, a block 2. If you build for toughness, it can be a block 3. It can be a block 9. But how do you utilize this efficiently? Do you try to get...
I think you just start off with like 1 or 2 and then just use as a 2 block or like 1 or 2 block, and just keep building up your toughness.
It pops every turn
and blocking with it as because
I think at most you're going to get like 6 out of this, like on average.
Yeah, because you only get the guard well for the amount of block you currently have on it. So if you block, like say you get 1 toughness, you block for 1, you get 1 counter on it. You have 2 toughness the next time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just keep getting the 1 block over and over
because
and over.
It loses.
It.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you block for
it loses
1,
defense. So as long
block
as you're
for 1, you get 1 -1. Then when it blocks for 2, it only has 2 -1s. Then you block for 3, it only has 3 -1s. No matter what.
Yes. Yeah, and because you're only adding as much as currently on the defense at the time of the chain close. So the -1 counters bring it back down.
Okay, so you can get it off.
And it's essentially just you get multiple 1 blocks off of it.
I can see this in Pleiades. I can see this in Tough Nut. I think both of them like this.
I think. Yeah.
So yeah, this encourages more of other cards being played as well, because then cards like Heroic Pose, the one that makes toughness and gives you power based on your toughness. This makes toughness builds more playable. And we're gonna go to our next card, and this card, I know people freaked out about this when they saw it. I know Tough Nuts and Pleiades are both liking this card. By the book. It's a blue 0 cost action for a 2 block, so it's really bad so far, right? Heroes can't draw cards during their action phases. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. If you have less life than each other hero, you may play this as though it were an instant.
So your Codes of Frailty, the Ponder token that you get from that, you don't get that.
You do. Ponder triggers outside of the action phase.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your Mass Momentum, you don't get. Your what's it called? Blood Rush Bellows, you don't get.
Your Art of the Phoenix.
Art of the Phoenix? Yeah, what's the Art of the Phoenix?
And you had to discard for that card, so now you're down 3 cards.
Yep. Same with the Blood Rush Bellows. You have to discard a card too. So you're playing a card, pitching a card, discarding a card, and you get nothing back. That just skips their turn.
That's a very good point. Blood Rush Bellows is literally a more broken form of the Phoenix Flame one. Because you just had to discard a 6, cost 1, it draws 2 and gives you +2. Yeah, screw everybody that said the Art of Phoenix is broken. It's good.
Yeah.
No,
it's broken because it's just Art of War, but for 5 only.
He deserves it.
Just have something, go away.
This is good.
Have something, go away.
This is going to be sideboard for a lot of things. Gravy, any pirate. It's just, hey, you activate a gold. No, you don't. This is going to be like the pre-release where people try to do I'm going to use my gold. And you're like, because you can do it in response to Gravy breaking his gold.
Yep. So then he broke a gold, discarded a card.
He doesn't get to draw. Yeah, because you have to do as much as possible. He has to discard.
Yeah, so you still have to discard.
That's
nasty.
Yeah. Everybody got Gravy hate.
Yep. Before we keep going, I just want to point out something. I did look up the Chaos cards, and there's a theme amongst them.
What?
And it's A, Carnival, B, Money.
Like I said, I think Pirate would be a really fun thing. Then you could have the Chaos and Money and... Yeah.
Yep. I still say Chaos the...
I think there's a lot of hints.
Funsies.
I think there's a lot of hints to where they're trying to take each class from here, and or even some specific heroes where they're trying to take them, and they're trying to lead people in the right direction. That's why some of these cards I feel like are very odd, but they're more. Some of the cards that a lot of people don't like, that don't think are viable, are more exciting to me because I feel like that's the way we're going with that class, and it's going to feel different for that class.
Yeah,
like chaos being a thing.
Because like looking back, like looking at Topsy Turvy looks so bad. But if you give them stuff to make them force things to the bottom of their deck, if you can give them like the Sigil of Fates through some effect, then that's just bad. Or like you said, the Wreck Havoc or the Havoc Key, that kind of stuff. I think it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited for the Chaos one. I'm excited for it. I know we're not on Chaos right now, we're on Revered, but I'm excited for Chaos.
All right, I think you'll like the next card though. Two-Faced.
It may just be the Carnival theme.
It's reviled.
Oh.
It's Blade Break 1. When this defends, the attacking hero draws a card, then look at their hand, choose a card, and they discard the chosen card.
Yeah. It's not that bad. No, as far as it's not like the screws up your whole turn because of like the Intimidate thing.
What do you mean?
It does.
This is worse.
So they get to choose card. Yes, they can choose whatever card you do to discard it. Yes, I'm just saying it's not going to shut down your whole turn like the Goliath Intimidate one.
I think you're wrong. I think this is
3 copies of Scowling Flesh Bag in the deck.
This is worse than that.
You get to draw. You think it's worse than that just because you get to choose? This
is Scowling Flesh Bag. This is an alternative for Scowling Flesh Bag because you can pick. Because if it's somebody that you know that they need more resources, you kill their blue. You wait till they have. You wait till
you're looking at their hand.
Yeah, you get to look and pick. It's not random. This is Scowling Flesh Bag, but a little bit different. This is a good rarity for this. This is a budget option for the RKO people, and it might be better in some cases.
Yeah,
like I enjoy the Majestics that we're here, like where I can be like, this is arguably as good as the Legendary.
Yeah, it's not broken. It's not like Legendary broken, but it's still. It's like I would use this in place of.
You don't understand
a Scowling, and I wouldn't be mad about it. Like it'd be something I would may actually rather use.
On the Purple Discord in the Tough Nut chat, I asked about Predator plating, and there is. I didn't realize how much of an issue it was because people are debating whether to run Tunic or the rare Predator plating instead because it has 2-block Guardwell. I'm like, okay, so they did push a lot of equipment in this that is just at least a budget option where you can argue that it does have a place in the deck instead of just this is optimally better. Because Final's great. It will have a place in the deck potentially for Tough Nut, but Predator placing's right there, like behind it. But there's some players that will prefer it to be more aggressive. All right. Anyway, keeping on moving, we get our second evil guy, and this card art makes me I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish this was a brute card just so I could have the art.
Leave them speechless.
I love the spring fist.
Let's see, 0 cost blue. So
this is not a real person.
Each other hero, you may play this as a worst.
This is not a real person. No, this is not a real fist.
This is a person. No, this is just
no. If you look, no,
this is no, it is. No, they just
no.
I get what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm saying. The only option is that they actually took someone's fist and put it on a spring in someone's face and it's exploding out. That is the only option I would take.
I just love this card art so much because the more you look at it, the less bad it gets. And it makes me just smile on the inside. But leave them speechless. Blue 0 block.
What's the background?
Blue 0 cost. It's an arena.
Is that?
That's the deathmatch arena.
Yeah, but what's in the? Is that just another one behind it, though?
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to figure out
there's just other random little things in there.
That's fantastic.
Yep. It's a 0 cost 2 block. If you have more life than each other hero, you may play this as though or an instant. So this is the counter to by the book. This is like the opposite of it. When this enters the arena, name a card. The name card can't be played from hand while this is in the arena. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy this.
Okay. So it is what's the mechanologist one? Null time zone?
It is null time zone
for Ravat, I like it.
at instant speed.
At instant speed, yeah. So does that mean
Okay, so you block with Two-Faced, and then you play this on top of it. And then you rip two cards out of their hand. Otherwise, you just get to look at them. And then, well, no, because they had to discard it. As you name the card, you know the name of the card, and if you have 2 or 3 of these in a row, you can hold that one card hostage.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be played from hand, so they can still play from arsenal, they can still pitch it, they can still block with it. This is good. Mm-hmm. This is, I think, by the book is stronger in different situations. This is okay all the time just because of the headpiece.
Well, at worst, you just play this and just say whatever's going to make it worse for you, like CNC or Sink Below or Fate Foreseen. You just name whatever's going to be the
Oasis Respite
that you don't want them to do.
Yeah. Shelter.
Oasis Respite. Yeah.
All right. And
it's just you name whatever the worst thing is and they can't use it.
I think it's okay. I don't think this is as playable as by the book. But the head equipment is ridiculous.
I feel like this is a RKO card just because it's yeah.
This slows them down for a turn. Like you play it during your turn, you slow them down for a turn. Make sure they can't play a power card, and then you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we're on generics. We're going to be skipping the 3 reprints. But this is one I have not seen yet. Helm of Safe Haven. This is a helmet made of the shields. This okay. Hang on 1 second. I think this is Tough Nut shields. Because Tough Nut, if you look at his character, hang on. I need to look at revered cards real quick. I have a suspicion, and I want to confirm it real quick. So
while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about some more chaos cards.
Hang on. No.
Okay.
This is great. I got it. On the back of Good Natured Brutality, Tough Nut has shields on his back. And it looks like these same shields, except the blue one is pointy. So, anyway.
It got blended down from being hid in the back so much.
So, it's just a helmet made of shields, Helm of Safe Haven. Blade Break 2 as a generic equipment. Everybody has a good headpiece now. That's not $100.
Yep.
When this defends, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an attack action card, add it to the chain link as the defending card and discard a card.
Yeah.
So
this is just a.
This is a middle. This is giving everybody a way around dominate.
This is a way around dominate. Yeah, but so you just toss this on a dominate and.
Does Tough Nut play this? I think Tough Nut plays this. Yeah,
because it counts as your card being added, your blocking card, an action card blocking. So you get your toughness off of it.
No, toughness is when the first card you defend with. This is adding it. This defends and then it adds it after. So it doesn't hit the trigger.
As a defending card.
Yes, but it doesn't defend. You're adding it as a defending card, but it did not defend. It's missing the timing.
So if you have no cards, So if you have no cards in hand, you don't have to discard a card to activate the ability, correct?
Yes.
So Tough Nut blocks with hand, throws this, blocks with top of the deck.
It's another. It's
no card in hand.
It's 5 block, if not 8.
Yeah,
because he has a lot of.
It's just blocks. A 5 block helmet. Yep.
Jesus. The question is it better than Scowling?
I think Tough Nut runs it. I think this is Tough Nut.
I think there's other things other than Tough Nut, because it's also you just discard. Is it random?
Oh, if you're not doing.
No, you discard a card.
So you choose to discard whatever card you want.
Gravy can run this. What is Gravy's headpiece? Is it actually good?
Well, he has already his helmets. Crown of Providence or Crown of whatever the gold one is.
So if they get off of that, they can use Helm of Safe Haven and use this to get an ally to the bin. Get 2 allies to the bin because they can block with this. At the top is an ally. They have an ally in hand. They can get rid of both of them.
Yep.
Because the gold is to get rid of allies. So I think this is. I think it's there. It's an option.
Yeah.
Again, not everybody wants to pay $100 for one of those headpieces. So, and this gives you a different option.
Yeah.
It's not better. I don't think it's better by any means, but it's good, and that's what I like about it.
I think this is a good argument for not to use Scowling because, like you were talking about before,
Scowling doesn't.
if you're not doing a go wide matchup, Scowling doesn't do much besides 2 block.
Yep.
So this is a 5 block
Or get around dominate
at minimum. So I think this is a good alternative to Scowl.
Because if you put this as your armor piece in Tough Nut, you can look at the top card of your deck a lot too. Because you could, if you block with 2 smash ups in this, you can go 3 cards deep to try to find a card. So you look at the top card, I don't want it. Look at the top card, I don't want it, and then get the third. So I think this has playability. We're gonna go to the next card, arguably one of the best cards in the set. Not because of who it's for or who it works for, but because of what it does. This is interesting to me. This is a blue block 2, cost 3, with a star for the damage. This card's power is equal to the highest base power of weapons you control. So, the bigger your weapon, the better. The biggest weapons in the game are Rock, which is Tough Nut. This is a Tough Nut 7, by the way. This is a premium popper for Tough Nut. This is in every Prism matchup. Sorry, Prism. Because it has the power, because it's a static ability, it has the power in all zones. It's not a triggered ability. I think this can go on to like a Guardian, because they have the 6 power hammer and the 5 power hammer. Just as a blue, but they have other things, but this is 3 cost, not 4.
Yeah.
But who else has a big enough weapon to make this worth it? I'm trying to think who plays this besides Tough Nut.
I think just Tough Nut. There'll probably be some more weapons coming out.
No, it's Brutes. It's all the Brutes. Because what's her name? Levia has her stupid 6 power hammer. So this is a blue 6 for Levia as well. So essentially, this is for Brutes. This is if you play with big weapon, you get another blue 6. I'm trying to think who else has big weapons.
Big card.
Wait a minute. I have a sneak. I don't know how this works. Okay. There's another weapon, and it is a Mechaologist weapon out of this set. And I think I might have just figured out why they said they broke this so hard. Pipe weapon. Okay. I don't want revered Mechaologists. Okay, so there's a lot of weapons in Mechaologist, and some of them have 5 power. Okay, Technically Leveler does not gain as much power as I thought it does. But the Hanabi Blaster has base 5 power, so this could be a blue 5 in Mechaologist. So but you wouldn't play that in any of the boosted
It's
ones.
a generic. It's not a.
I'm trying to make it good. I don't think it's not that amazing. And
I think it's just a.
It's a brute card. It's a brute card that says, haha, you played that one Mirage card. That becomes a copy of this card.
You have 0.
You have 0. I have 7. We're not the same. The final generic that I've seen so far is High Current Currency. This is the card I think that says, hey, we want everybody to stop using Spring Tunic everywhere they can. You need to use other chess pieces where you can. Stop bleeding on this shit. I think this is them trying to say, hey, go ahead and try other things. Blue 0 instant 3 block. No, it's action. Blue action. Okay, this makes it a little bit worse, but at the same time,
it's an action.
Yeah, it doesn't have go again.
It's a substantial worse because they have go again. Yeah, so that's your turn.
Oof. Why? Why would you? I guess just to get gold.
Yeah, but who would care about that much? Because it had to be someone who goes wide enough to still do something on their turn, and then play this to slow you down.
What all has energy counters on it? Let's try that. Spring Tunic.
I do like the art though, because that. Yeah.
Oh, Blaze has energy counters. Non-hero permanent. Never mind. Is this a wizard thing?
No.
Geyser Seismic Strings. When this enters it enters with 3. Okay. So Geyser Seismic Strings is the only thing that has energy counters on it, aside from Alluvian Costellas and Tunic. Mm-hmm. This is a weird anti-wizard card for the anti-wizard matchup. Or it's Tunicate.
Yeah. Maybe this is like a Tunic specific Warbonder's Diplomacy style card. Where you play it at the end of your turn, rip their Tunic counters, and move on to their turn.
And then you have Alluvian Costellas, which is the first time Alluvian Costellas prevents arcane damage each turn. If it has less than 4 energy counters, you may put an energy counter here, and then you can instant remove 2. So you would just, in response to that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't think this is that great.
You started good, did.
It went downhill the more. So I think you could play this in 5. He doesn't care about gold, though. That's the thing. I'm like, who cares about gold that could play this at the end of their turn? And the only answer I have for that is the Mechaologist Pirate. Because she has Crank, so she can go again easily. So if she turns the gold into a golden whatever they're called, a gear.
Golden cogs.
Golden cogs, she can crank them and get her action point back. I think this works for her. I just don't know where else it goes.
Yeah, but she doesn't get the action point back because it's an action to turn them into that. So she don't generate a second action point.
Or she just ends her turn with this, so you lose. So she has gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where to place this card. I think it's down there now.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Like the Majestic equipment, pretty good so far. The Majestics themselves are the Majestic cards. Give and take. Like, there's a lot of misses, but I think that's because the rares and commons are so good, it feels that way.
Yeah. That's 100% what it is. But that's all the cards for right now. And I guess we'll be coming back around to it eventually. All right. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
We'll see y'all next time.